Hi, and welcome back to my channel. And I know you're very much interested as to know what I need to say about the Crazy Rich Asians. Yan, medyo alam ko sasabihin nyo napaka-late na because this movie was shown, I think, worldwide. Tama ba? Worldwide. August 15, 2018. Yan. So, ito yung controversial na movie na naging controversial si Miss Kris Aquino because she starred in this. And later, I'll have a comment on what I've seen so far dun sa kanyang role. And in fairness, thanks to HBO today, I was able to watch this movie. So, ano nga ba masasabi ko? First and foremost, ganito ako ka-hyper kasi I like the movie. I like the overall of the movie. Probably marami na kayo nabasa tungkol dito and I guess mix ang reviews ng mga tao, kahit yung mga professional movie reviewers or critics. I guess iba-iba din ang kanilang panggagalingan pagdating dun sa pagre-review. But for a person na ngayon lang siya napanood and then from a person na alam niyo to, hindi ako bayad and hindi ako binabayaran to give my opinion over things. So I guess it's really unbiased on my end kasi ako lang mag-isa ko nanood and then I really paid attention and in fairness naman maliban sa malabong reception, so I can really say na maganda naman yung movie. So I focused not on the technicality because I have a bad reception, medyo kumikilim-kilim and dark yung reception ng TV. So I won't really deal so much with the cinematography, with the technicality, but I'll really focus on what I love about the story and what I've seen so far with the movie. First and foremost, syempre, sa pagre-review, ayoko naman yung puro pangit naman. Hindi naman ako yung tipo ng ganun, parang lagi mo na lang tinitingnan sa buhay mo, negative. Ako kasi yung tipo ng taong, whatever happens, I always look at the silver lining. Sabi nga ni Catriona Gray, kasi that is what makes you move on. Okay, sige. So, lagi mo tingnan lagi yung maganda. Huwag ka masyadong mag-dwell dun sa pangit. Kasi pangit na nga di ba? So, siguradong meron naman yung maganda. Sabi nga ng mga Chinese, sabi nga nila, in chaos, there is opportunity. So, never look at the chaos, but rather look for the opportunity that certain chaos brings in your life. So, I guess doon ako magfo-focus unang-una, the crazy. Ayan. So kasi there are 3 words in the movie. Crazy, rich, Asians. Ayan. So unang-una, it's really crazy kasi the movie will show you, parang ako batang 90s. Tapos I was able to see different movies from Hollywood, and I think I can compare this with the Beverly Hills 90210 series. So yung mga kasing edad ko dyan, malamang nakaka-relate sila. You will see the many beautiful lifestyle and the craziness of the rich and the famous. So that was actually tackled in the movie, the craziness of the Asians, yan, of the character. And in fairness, para ka talaga nanood ng Beverly Hills 90210 series na pinapakita yung mga magagandang lugar, yung mga magagandang bagay tungkol sa pagiging mayaman, at talagang marirealize mo na ang gandang maging mayaman. At guess, syempre, sumasabay yata yung aso ng kapitbahay ko. But nonetheless, siguro naririnig niya rin ako at uma-agree siya sa akin sa Crazy Rich Asians. So yun, another crazy thing I've seen about the movie is, yun nga, yung sinabi nung nanay na sabi niya, basahin ko dito, kasi parang sabi niya, when children are away for too long, they forget who they are. So parang, it's Asian, parang titignan mo, dapat Asian, conservative, dapat makikita mo na napaka conservative ng pananaw ng mga kabataan, and it's a modernized Asian. So parang napakita doon na westernized yung mga yung mga characters at saka yung mga pinakita doon. So they showed some skin, and they really highlighted they highlighted on the beauty of the Asian. So in fairness naman, ang daming gwapo, magaganda doon sa pelikula. Piling-pili talaga yung mga Asians. And of course, meron ding mga comical looking na na comical talaga. Yung parang mga kagaya ko na mukhang comedy ang mukha. That's the craziness of it. So another crazy thing I've seen is that it looks like na para bang tourism campaign. Yan, tourism campaign, kasi it showed different countries, different landmarks or tourist spots in Asia. So nandiyan na yung Hong Kong, China, nandiyan na rin yung Samara Samara Island, if I remember the scenes. I'm not really very particular with the details kasi alam ko naman na panood nyo naman yun eh. And then at the same time, alam ko naman na pwede nyo naman ba panoorin uli yung movie. If you have the link, if you have the copy of the movie, panoorin nyo ulit. So those are the crazy things. Now when it comes to the rich, ang masasabi ko, talagang pinakita nila kung gaano kayaman. Hindi sila talaga nagtipid pagdating dun sa mga term na rich. Talagang sobrang rich. Hindi pa pala siya yung pinakamayaman, pero the house is already made gold. Yung pinuntahan na kaibigan ni Rachel sa Singapore. And talagang hindi pa pala siya yung mayaman, pero sobrang lavish, and sobrang laki na ng bahay. And then may mas mayaman pa pala when Rachel got to go to this party na in-invite sila ng lola ni Nick, o yung lalaking bida. So tapos makikita mo nasa taas ng bundok, and sobrang ganda. And the cars, the views, yung bachelorette's party, sobrang wow. And ano pa ba na nakita kong sobrang nakakainggit, yung the setting nung mismong, I think it's a good choice na ginamit nila ang Singapore kasi it's a fusion of East and West. So talagang in fairness, at saka yung kasing I think it's because of it's an American produced movie, so they really have to look for a location wherein hindi ganun mahihirapan pagdating sa pag-i-Ingles. At in fairness naman, talaga that's one aspect din ng mga rich. They can really speak the English language other than their native tongue. And yun, tapos sobrang lavish yung kanilang mga feast. And isang gustong-gusto ko, and I think doon sa mga nanood, I think doon sa mga babae, na nakapanood ng movie na Crazy Rich Asian, you will agree with me na sobrang ganda nung kasal. Sobrang ganda nung kasal na how you wish na sana ganun yung naging kasal mo kung ikinasal ka na o kung ikakasal ka. Sana pinapangarap mo na ganun kaganda yung iyong wedding. Pero in fairness talaga, the rich aspect was really there. And now, since I'm already mentioning the wedding na kung saan lumitaw si Miss Kris Aquino, in fairness, hindi ko sasabihin to because I want Miss Kris Aquino to go back to me and thank me. Pero in fairness naman, she was really an artist. Kasi parang sabi ko nga, the role was really decent kasi una-una prinsesa siya. And I think it was really a 5-minute stint dun sa movie, but it was significant for a Filipino kasi andalang mo lang makakita ng kapwa mo Pilipino in a very Hollywood movie, in an international film. Tapos kahit 5 minutes, kahit papano, 'di ba? There is a Filipino, hindi nila ni-neglect yung Asian part na merong Filipino doon na worth it mapasama doon sa movie. And I admire Miss Kris Aquino with her role Kasi unang-una, that's being an artist. No matter how small or big your role is, pag binigay sa'yo yung role and tinanggap mo, you really have to do your best and give your best. And I think, in fairness sa kanya po, nakita ko doon, binigay niya naman yung pagngiti, yung pagiging suplada at first. It was so Kris Aquino, and isa din po napansin ko, there was this angle or angle, whatever, may angulo doon sa movie na nag-uusap si Rachel at saka si Miss Kris Aquino, and then naka-side view, and then Miss Kris Aquino was wearing a yellow gown. Siyempre, mahal yun, malamang. In fairness, kamukha niyo po nanay niyo doon. And kamukha niya si Miss Cory Aquino, the late President Cory Aquino. Very Corazon Aquino ang nakita ko doon. Hindi ko alam kung sinadya yun ni Miss Kris Aquino na magmukha siyang Corazon Aquino. Pero she resembled her mother so much in that angle of that shot. So, in fairness po, kamukha niyo siya doon. And yun nga, saludo ako na tinanggap niyo pa rin yun kahit 5 minutes or it's just a small role. Pero tama kayo. Mapasama ka lang dun sa ganong klaseng cast, ganong klaseng movie is really something na napaka-memorable na, and you did a good job. And saludo po ako sa inyo. So, those are the things that I can say about the rich. Talagang pinanindigan nila yung pagiging rich. And now let's move on with the Asians. Choice of character or choice of the casting, sobrang typical, and it's a mixture of Western and Asian. So, in fairness naman, yung mga pinili, gwapo, magaganda, sexy. They suit their character. Yun yung maganda sa mga Hollywood movies. Parang talagang pinipili talaga nila yung mga characters o yung mga taong lalabas doon sa movie. And hindi yun ang pag-uusapan ko, pero it's very typical. Yung nanay was a very typical Asian Chinese matriarch na if I must say, sabi niya nga, meron siyang sinabi doon parents here are obsessed in shaping the future of their children. So very typical yung sinabi niya ngayon na parang talagang, I mean, Asian, we Asians, our parents really value and they really shape, lalo na yung mga they really shape the future of their kids. Pinakita doon sa movie ng nanay how a Chinese mother would really do everything to shape and protect the interest of his or her children. Yan. Tapos I can say that the mother as an Asian, they resembled or they valued reputation. Ano ba yung sasabihin? Throughout the movie, meron ngang eksena doon, sabi niya, doon sa nag-uusap yung mga barkada ni Nick when they were in that island or when they were in that boat na pinuntahan nila. And then, nag-uusap nga sila, sabi niya, ako, nag-asawa ko ng lawyer, nag-asawa ko ng anak ng ganito, tapos, magaganda yung mga credentials. And so you, si Rachel, sabi niya, waiter, a professor. So, sabi niya, so, parang sa kanila, reputation is very Asian. Reputation is very important. Image is very important. Yung mana o yung legacy, at saka yung inheritance, yung pagpasa ng kayamanan is also so important. Very Asian, pinakita doon sa movie. And then, very Asian, uso yung chismis. We Asians or the Orient people are so not confronting. Talagang pag-uusapan ka pag nakatalikod. And that was really shown in the movie. And may pumasok sa gate. Ayan. So, very Asian din yun. So, yung maliban dun sa nanay na typical na poproteksyonan yung mga anak, the gossiping is there. And then, yung paggalang sa mga matatanda, I would like to to highlight that also. That's very Asian. In fairness naman po sa kanila, yung lola talagang ina-assist. And considering buhay pa yung lola, they really valued the presence of the lola, and talagang they look up to their elders, and that is very Asian, and sana wag yung mawala. Kasi I would like to highlight also one line na sinabi nung nanay doon about tradition. Sabi niya, if we don't pass traditions like these, they may disappear. So, nakuha yon nung gumagawa sila ng mga dumplings, and then may nagtanong, lahat ba kayo marunong ng ganito? So, pinag-aralan. Ang sabi nga nila, we don't have a choice. So, talagang by force, pinag-aralan nila talaga yung paggawa ng dumpling. And that's the time that they said, or the mother of Nick said na, if we don't pass the traditions like this, like these, they may disappear, which I agree. Sana hindi mawala yung paggalang natin sa mga matatanda, yung mga traditions na nakagawian po nating mga Asians, no matter how westernized we become, sana po medyo manatili po yung ganong klaseng mga tradition po natin, and wag nating hahayaan yung mga magagandang tradition natin, magagandang values natin, wag mawala, wag po tayong I think that this is an appeal na nakuha ko dun sa or this is an appeal that I'm making na sana wag natin baliwalain ang mga traditions, no matter how modern, no matter how sophisticated, how advanced we are. Let's always go back to the basics and the traditions of our family, of our culture, of our community, of our country, so that hindi mawawala yung identity natin. Kasi nga sabi nga nila, when children are far away too long, they forget who they are. So, that's one thing that I got from the movie, na very Asian. So, syempre maraming mga kasabihan talaga ang mga Asyano. Yan, so sabi nga doon, when children are away for too long, they forget who they are. So, the more that we become westernized, the more we become modern, and the more that we are so far away from our roots, we really do forget who we are. So, I think this is also relevant sa mga sa pinanggalingan kong probinsya, Pampanga. So, marami na pong nananagalog, kahit yung mga Kapampangan minsan nananagalog na rin. So don't lose your identity. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget these traditions. Don't forget the values. Don't forget the good qualities of yourself, of your community, of your family, of your society, para po hindi ito mawala. And finally, alam niyo po yun, siguro very Asian din yung type ng movie. Kasi when I was watching the movie, naalala ko yung pelikulang Between Walang Ningning, Bukas Luluhod ang Mga Tala, yung mga typical na Asian movies na mayaman, na in love sa mahirap, tapos pahihirapan si mahirap, papamukha talaga sa kanila, tapos talagang mararamdaman mo kung ano yung difference ng mayaman sa mahirap. It's in a way, for me, that is very Asian. That is very Asian nung nakita ko yung movie na yon, kasi I grew up with those kinds of movies na para bang laging aping-api lagi talaga yung mahirap, talaga yung mga mayayaman, laging may kontrabida talaga. I remember Sherry Hill, Rosemary Hill, sorry po, babanggitin ko yung mga naaalala ko, Celia Rodriguez, Zenny Zabala, yung mga tipong mga ganun na mga mayayaman na kontrabida talaga. And very Asian. Very Asian. Kasi syempre, yun yung mga nakagisnan kong mga pelikula pagdating sa mga pelikulang Pilipino. And Philippines is part of the Asian continent, shall I say, or Asian region. So, I guess that's very, very typical. And alam niyo naman din sa mga mano po, mga Chinese movies na pinalabas din kapag hindi ka talaga kasama sa kind nila. There was this line also So sabi niya nga, you are not our kind. Parang meron yatang line na parang translate niya, and the translation is, you're not our kind. So, ganun, pag hindi ka kasama sa elite, hindi ka kasama sa circle, parang outcast ka sa kanila. So, very, very, very Asian. Namulat ako doon sa mga ganong klaseng pelikula. So, yun yung mga na-realize ko. And I'm so sorry kung medyo, medyo na napahaba or na marami akong nasabi. But overall, minus the technical, kasi nga po malabo yung screen kanina. I have a poor reception dun sa cable, pero at least yung volume nalalakas ko. Nakikita ko conspicuous pa naman yung mga characters. So nag-focus ako doon sa storya talaga. And I must say, siguro with a range of 1 to 10, I know parang nasa 9 ang rating ko dun sa movie when it comes to the story and the depiction and the richness. And bigla akong na-realize how poor I am when I saw all the things that I've seen in that movie. And doon ako na as a parting message on this video. Siguro parang doon ko din na-realize na parang fairy tale din yun. Doon ako umaasa na talagang hanggat buhay ang tao, meron pong may pag-asa. You don't really need to dwell so much on your current situation, but rather do something every day to improve one step at a time yung buhay mo, and then eventually you will become sabi nga nung nanay, they were able to build something that lasts. And I guess yun yung mga kailangan din nating tandaan sa sarili natin. Happiness is important, but then again, in any fairy tale, kailangan let's always have that happy ending. Mag-strive tayo na hindi lang tayo inaapi, hindi lang tayo nasa baba. Mag-strive din tayo to go up, to measure up, and no matter how people will look down on us, hayaan lang natin. And I think that's one trait of Rachel na pinakita niya, that no matter how small people will look at you, parang dead ma ka lang, alam mo yung sarili mo, may integridad ka, alam mo kung ano yung pakay mo, alam mo kung sino ka, and I know na kahit anong sabihin nilang masama sa'yo, for as long as you know yourself, alam mong hindi ikaw yung sinasabi nila, then don't be affected. Pakita mo lalo sa kanila na they're wrong. Don't prove them right, kasi that is something that I noticed in the movie, na alam mo yon, kesa ipagsiksikan niya yung sarili niya, kasi nga baka iniisip nila na gold digger nga siya. So ayun, naglaro ng mahjong just to say na okay, fine, I'm leaving, not because she's scared, but because gusto niyang patunayan yung sarili niya na hindi siya naghahabol ng kahit ano. At gusto niyang matandaan nung nanay, sabi nga ni Rachel, I want you to remember me as the person that sacrificed so much, na every time na nakikita niya yung anak niya na may mga grandchildren, who married to a lucky girl, maaalala niya na ginawa yun ni Rachel, at hindi mapupunta yung anak niya doon sa estado na yun kung hindi nagsakripisyo si Rachel. So maling-mali siya doon sa inaakala nila na kayamanan ng tao ang hinahabol nila. So, 'di ba, very Asian, very rich, very crazy yung movie na yun. So if you haven't watched the movie, I suggest you watched it, and if you would like to validate all the things that I've said, you may also watch it again. And of course, I will not be putting any links on the movie because I don't have any links, at saka no to piracy. Pinaghirapan po ng mga director, ng cast, and the producers. So no to piracy. kung gusto nyo pong panoorin yung Crazy Rich Asian, might as well pay or hintayin nyo na lang sa cable, kagaya ko po. Hindi ko inaasahan, at least lumabas siya sa HBO. So, thank you very much. And once again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to leave your comment, please leave your comments at the comment section. And I'll be happy to react, and I'll be happy to read them. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe. And thank you very much for your time, and have a great day, week, month, and always look at the bright side of your life, because that will make you get up with a very enthusiastic and motivated attitude. And again, bye-bye po, and see you on the next video.